Guys, day one. Day one is less than a month away now. And we will have Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns again. Now, some of you might say, that's a great matchup, can't wait to see it, and all that stuff. Hey, look, I'm a fan of Brock Lesnar's. I have made that known on this channel time and time and again. But look, Brock Lesnar's involvement, and I am skipping all the usual stuff that I usually say on the channel about subscribing and all that kind of good stuff, because y'all know to do that. And quite frankly, look, if you like any part of it, y'all do know to give a big thumbs up and all that kind of good stuff. But Brock Lesnar's involvement in WWE right now, we know their end game. We do. And that's WrestleMania. WrestleMania is WWE's end game with the Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns storyline, getting them to that point so they can have a big, huge blow-off with hopefully, probably somebody else in that matchup involved. And here's where I say, I hope it's not Drew McIntyre. I hope it's not him. I hope it's Jeff Hardy. I hope they tell the Jeff Hardy story on the way to WrestleMania. I'm going to be honest with you. We already know that the Brock Lesnar thing is going to be there. I'm just not interested in another Drew McIntyre WWE Championship or Universal Championship matchup. Does not interest me, wrestling fans. I'm sure a lot of you out there, it doesn't interest you either. Now, as far as Brock Lesnar is concerned, if this is their end game, getting to Mania, why? Why do we have to see Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns again? Why? Does WWE have to bring Brock Lesnar back to face Roman Reigns again in Brock's second match back in WWE since he lost to Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 36? Look, WWE, why couldn't you give Brock Lesnar a different opponent for day one? If you had to bring him back for ratings, bring him back for Fox, give him a different opponent. Put him up against, as much as I don't want to see the rematch, give the fans the Drew McIntyre, Brock Lesnar rematch at day one. Then, as much as I would rather you not just use the Roman Brock story at the Royal Rumble to go to WrestleMania, if that's what you're going to do, you could have put Brock Lesnar in the Royal Rumble match. And that's how he got to WrestleMania. Now, what I hope happens is, I don't know, maybe Jeff Hardy wins the Royal Rumble. If they want to rush, if they end up rushing the Randy Orton-Riddle matchup, maybe Riddle wins the Royal Rumble, something. on Raw's side, give the Rumble to Raw's side and let them build off that. Seeing as how SmackDown usually gets a lot of the big time stuff. Give Raw the Royal Rumble. Y'all let me know what you're thinking about that in the comments below. But I don't see any reason why Brock Lesnar should be wrestling Roman Reigns every time he comes back right now. No reason why. None. Now, they just got done wasting an entire story. They could have used the Sami Zayn, they could have used that Battle Royal for Day 1 pay-per-view. They could have used it. It's just to WWE, we can tell how they booked it. They could have used it as just a nothing matchup for Roman Reigns at Day 1. If you wanted to involve Brock Lesnar at Day 1, you could have actually had him in Sami Zayn's corner. And Brock could have gotten involved in the matchup, destroyed everybody in sight, or maybe Brock bought a ticket to the arena, and that's how he got in, because of some type of thing that happened on SmackDown, seeing as how he's always getting suspended and things of that nature. And then towards the end of the match, he comes in, he goes over the barricade, and all hell breaks loose. Something different. No. Instead, Brock's first match, we saw Roman versus Brock. Didn't have a problem with that one. Brock's second match, we see Brock versus Roman. Again. I hope come the Royal Rumble, we have good storytelling, wrestling fans. Good storytelling. Not this stuff that we've been seeing. As much as I enjoyed the interaction between Sami Zayn and Brock last night on SmackDown, I hope we have something better. Y'all let me know what you're thinking on the comments below. Subscribe to the channel today. All that kind of good stuff. Go back and check out anything you missed. Until I see you again, catch you on the other side.